Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your June 2022 tarot reading. It's Rena here. We'll do 5 little piles for the representation of Mercury. Let's see, can I either put it too far away or too close? Okay, this last one. In typical Gemini fashion, let's pick an additional card. Okay. Oops. Heart of the matter. Page of Cups. Card of communications of an emotional nature. The fish jumping out of the cup could be Pisces energy around you in some way. I do believe the Page of Cups can relate to a child, situation involving a child as well. But because your ruler, Mercury, begins the month still retrograde, this may I did get a feeling of something from the past of an emotional nature, okay? So someone blast from the past or something like that. In the past position, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So something aligning with your desires, feeling like there's a twist of fate somehow, kind of a change in the direction of things. This is connected to Jupiter. Well, we have gone from Jupiter in May. We went from Jupiter, from Pisces to a whole new Jupiter cycle of Aries, which is friendlier. It's not squaring Gemini. It is actually forming a sextile. And for you, this is going to be connected to the 11th house, which is the house of hopes and wishes. So if there has been someone or something that kind of has your heart, this may have at least begun to feel like you're fulfilling it, aligning with it. The higher message is the 6 of Cups. This is the card of childhood, and it represents idyllic times. But also, this is the Soulmate card. So again, receiving messages that are heartfelt from somebody that may speak to love in its early stages. Perhaps finally things are aligning with you and another person, and you're able to make something happen that before the timing was never right about. For those of you who are in professions that have a spiritual theme to it, this can be auspicious for that. I actually, because Pisces is your 10th house, Neptune is there and has been there for years, and that may have influenced some Gemini people in that more spiritual direction, where normally you might gravitate towards careers that involve teaching or writing or something with communication and learning and mental stuff. And this is more intuitive. What crosses you is the 7 of Cups, and this has a Piscean theme. I think this is connected to Neptune. And it's a card that we would associate with Neptune like feelings of confusion, wishful thinking, kind of deluded thinking that sometimes come when people are not focused and realistic. Now, I feel like astrologically, at least in June, because Neptune is going retrograde at the end of the month, you will likely in the next few months see things more realistically if this has some career goals attached to it, because you might be wanting to do something and being you're being kind of like ungrounded about it, and you need that dose of reality. That doesn't mean it's going to discourage you from anything, but just to have the ability to see what's really happening without getting too, lost in the clouds, if you will. What's coming in is the Nine of Pentacles. This is a great money card. This is the card of somebody who doesn't have to, scramble to work. Like there's like leisure time here. So you have the luxury of being able to make your choice in a more clear-headed way. You can get in touch with the earth. This is a great gardening card, which may sound silly, but gardening can have a higher meaning. It can clear out your mind. It can, the art of grounding can have spiritual implications in a positive way. But also just this idea of having the wherewithal, having financial independence, so that if you're like contemplating like a job offer, sorry, I just woke up, or something like that, you don't have to just be in that desperation mode. You really can say, well, I'll think about it. Meanwhile, you're connecting with things that are very tangible, and therefore make you like approach life from less of that abstract version, but more in that practical and logical way. The outcome is the Two of Pentacles. This may be you working two jobs, and maybe one of them is creating your own business, and perhaps it has that heart-centered purpose, and that's what this card represents. This can also be a job offer from overseas. And but there's that element. You notice how the Roman numeral 2 is also the symbol for Gemini. That sense of duality is so present with Gemini. So I picked a clarification card. I got the King of Cups. This can be a mentor that is very, like a spiritual mentor, a spiritual teacher. If it's not somebody for career matters, just a spiritual teacher, a counselor, or that this is your end game. This is your goal, is to become an expert in this area. And that kind of like, if there's some back and forth about what you want to do, it sounds like that is going to be your decision, is that you're going to go in that direction. So I hope that you enjoyed this. And also if you're getting involved with someone, maybe it will be a water sign that is actually emotionally mature. So we're talking about a Cancer or a Pisces, and the Pisces energy is certainly indicated in the central theme card, or a Scorpio. All right, that's what I have for you, Gemini. I hope that this resonated. Happy birthday to those of you who are born during this time period. If you would like a private reading, I'm primarily an astrologer. I have double readings that are specially priced because you're buying it in bulk. You're buying 2 readings, and so you get a discount. And I have standalone readings. You can find out more information at the link below. Thank you for watching. Bye.